Across the continent of Greater Banya, peoples of all walks of life share a common sense. A sense that something is approaching. What it is remains a secret to most, but they can feel it. Rumors of sickness spread in the south. A mountain flies in the west. An army of living flame marches through the desert sands, leaving a line of glass as their trodden path. Yes, these are the troubles set to welcome a god into this world. Behelit, the lidless eye, god of the searing light. She approaches and will not be deterred. However, a few know of her coming and prepare. A deadly and cunning thief, a champion of the mountain tribes, a cleric of chaos, a brilliant artificer, and a scarred soul whose past is catching up with him. Can these individuals save the rest? Can they kill a god? Can they save their friend? Can they each finally find a home? Let us together read the final chapters of these heroes.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Andy. Andy Gilbert, that is. And welcome to Goats and Dragons, the stream where HelphaGoat Gaming plays Dungeons and Dragons, a game of shared storytelling where I try to throw my friends in a basement and toss a bunch of monsters in after them. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm doing a bit, doing a little bit of a act. But yeah, I'm Andrew Gilbert.
Andy, good job.
Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome.
Okay. Tonight, I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and I'm not awkward. And I'm not alone. With me is Galway, playing the tiefling sorcerer Charity.
Hey everybody. Galway, my pronouns are he, him, his, and Charity's pronouns are also he, him, his.
Adam, playing the halfling rogue Burbage Kemp.
Hey everybody. My pronouns are he, him, his, and Burbage's pronouns are also he, him, his.
Lena, playing the Goliath barbarian Stormbringer.
Hi, my pronouns are she, her, hers, and so are Stormbringers.
Rachel, playing the gnomish artificer Clem.
Hi, I'm Clem. We both use she, her, hers.
And Darcy, playing the tiefling cleric Hakari.
Hi. I'm Darcy, and my pronouns are they, them, theirs, and Hakari's are she, her, hers.
Excellent. And right before we get into tonight, we have just a few announcements. First of all, welcome to a live recording of the podcast Goats and Dragons. We now have 3 podcast feeds that you can get wherever you find your podcasts. Goats and Dragons, HelphaGoat Gaming, or HelphaGoat Presents, and Dom and Dragons, the campaign we played with Dominic Monaghan, actor of Lost and Lord of the Rings and Star Wars and X-Men and all that fun stuff. He was fun and excellent. And these people, 3 of them at least, played very crazy fun characters in that. So you can check that out at Dom and Dragons. Galway and Rachel playing the World of Tyr, which right now we're releasing on our HelphaGoat Presents podcast. And that is amazing. And there's going to be more Tyr even after this campaign is done, which Galway has alluded to. So yeah, so lots of good podcast stuff that you can find from us. Yeah. If you'd like to help support us, there's a few ways you can do that. !KO-FI in the chat. we'll get you a link to our coffee page where you can, buy us a cup of coffee or something if you think we're doing a good job, or you'd like us to do better, because that also, the money also helps in that way. You can type !merch in the chat, and that'll get you linked up to our merch page where you can buy Helpful Goat Gaming products, as well as featured art that we have commissioned from people in our Discord even. So, so a lot of really good stuff on there. Darcy's wearing, I believe, a sweatshirt from Helpful Goat merch, as well as Galway wearing a t-shirt, I think. And yeah. And if you like us just in general and want to hang out with us and, most of the people in chat, type !Discord in the chat and you can get a link to our Discord where you can come and hang out and play games with us, and watch movies with us and just kind of chill with us. Have a good time. It's a really nice community. We're very, very proud of our community, actually. Everyone in it's awesome, and, we're very blessed to have such a cool community. Galway, if you wouldn't mind talking about the ! Donate for just a minute.
This month, earlier this month, we had sort of the confluence of Indigenous Peoples Day and National and International Coming Out Day, and so to celebrate that fact, we have two things in the ! Donate command. One is the First Nations Development Institute, devoted to advocacy, support systems, cultural programs, etc., for First Nations / Native Americans around the United States. As always, so you can check them out. They're very highly rated on Charity Navigator. They're actually based in Colorado. But as always, we encourage you to reach out and look for local charities, and this goes for both of them. Tribes in your area almost certainly have outreach programs that you can contribute to and have an impact directly in your community. For Coming Out Day, we also have the Trevor Project, supporting LGBTQ youth through advocacy, support hotlines, a variety of things. So please check out one or both of those charities if you have the time, resources, etc. And as always, we encourage you, look for something in your area benefiting either or both of these communities, because those charities have a much harder time with fundraising and often have a really pressing need for stuff, and your support there will make a huge difference.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And then we're wrapping up our announcements. So right before we get into tonight's episode, I believe we have a Chelsea poem, if we are indeed seen and heard.
We're not. Wow, we have just wasted some fucking time.
Yeah, there's a Chelsea poem.
Excellent. Would someone read it, please?
I can. Adam, I don't know if you were about.
Why did I push to talk to cough? Sorry.
I didn't all the time. I just do that all the time. Yeah. Hope renewed as the family reunion takes shape, though much danger still to face on the path to escape. Countless perils and adventures lie ahead, and let me just say those Gaholnians have much cause to dread. Crossing fingers for high rolls and success for everything the family is about to go through. Much love, Fates over in crew. I can see and hear you.
Lovely.
You,
Chelsea, you're the greatest. It's so good. I should also mention that all of us have some sort of ailment, it seems, going on. Several of us are kind of sick or getting over sick or just about to be sick in Adam's case.
Did you just call what I have going on an ailment?
No, I meant... I was going to say that we're tired or like didn't sleep well last night or like didn't or really need to take it easy tonight. Anyway, so tonight's going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but we'll get a good session in, and bear with all of us, especially me, as we do this. And I put my foot in my mouth and up my nose because I have a cold. Anyway. All right, I think we're ready then to begin. So, last time on Goats and Dragons, Clementine, Stormbringer, and Charity had been summoned to the banquet hall early as the von Eaglebrottums. They were told about their son during this meeting. The nobles of Vigelter learned that also a prodigal daughter of the realm had returned in Clementine Garrick. Their attention immediately went to her, and they asked Clem to finish a project they were working on for a general of an army, and they were being very vague about it. And this project was a crown of some sort that would make the general incredibly powerful. But as the evening progressed, they were allowed to keep their headdress in Clementine, as long as Clem would agree after dinner to report to the Gaholnian army. The Red family, then, was going to murder Hakari and Burbage at this banquet. However, luckily for Burbage and Hakari, they slipped from the guards, bringing them in, and caused a bit of a commotion. And in the instant of that commotion, the rest of the family tore off after them, hoping to be reunited. And in fact, they were, though hotly pursued by Gaholnians. Now, Burbage, it's your turn.
What?
What are you gonna do? You, if you remember, are in this hallway, reunited with your friends. Shouts coming from behind your friends, though, of pursuers, is certainly imminent.
Can you hear me?
You're
Yes.
a little bit quiet.
You're a little quiet.
I'm gonna turn you up.
Take a
Also-
pause and do some tech work.
Andy, are we supposed to be able to see the turn order? Because I feel like I could see it when I first logged in, and now I can't see it anymore.
Maybe.
I can see it.
Did I just put it somewhere weird?
Yeah, I can
thought
still
I dragged
see
it to where I usually drag it to, but maybe I dragged it somewhere weird.
Burbage is up. Stormbringer is on deck.
Does this sound any better?
Much quieter now.
That's much
Worse.
quieter.
The static is a lot.
How staticky is it?
Oh,
Very
that's really
That's
sticky.
really bad.
I just like whatever you did when then suddenly like I'm like, throw the headphones, get them away from me. Oh god.
I'm just gonna keep unplugging and plugging it back in.
Maybe.
I like the tech checking stuff to this incredibly dramatic music.
Right?
Very here for this.
Yeah.
Any better?
Oh, that is.
Yes.
A little quiet still, but I can just turn you up. I'm good.
Oh wait, the static
Oh,
came
now
back.
that's way worse.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Well, stop
Yeah,
doing that.
Ah! It's still bad sometimes.
Hmm?
No. Oh, no.
We should have just left it at quiet.
Because now we fucking ruined it.
Hmm?
I mean, it's
Really
loud,
bad.
just really static.
Really loud
Static
static.
is so bad.
Ooh, we're going to go headset headphones. All right, okay. I like where this is going. Can't hear you yet.
As As a reminder, if you'd like to improve our performance, ! Coffee, KO-FI in the chat can help us maybe.
Buy a mic for Adam.
He has a good mic, unless it's
It's
like
a decent mic. Maybe it's a cord thing.
broken.
I don't know. Honestly, the blues they can break a little bit.
I did technically switch over to an Audio Technica.
When
Welcome
I'm
to-
talking, how much can y'all hear my fan? Pretty strongly?
Can't hear it at all.
Not at all? Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it
Okay.
on, and then if it's there at the podcast, I'm blaming all of you.
Gotcha.
Can you hear me?
It's great.
Yes.
Yes, and you don't sound like a static monster, and you also sound audible.
Cool. I don't know about this blue snowball mic. Maybe it's giving up the ghost.
Is that a sex thing or
Andy.
I don't know.
Andy.
You do know.
I don't ever say that phrase.
Andy, you know idioms. You're not me.
All right, so let's just pretend none of that happened.
So we start now. Adam, what would you like to do on your turn for the first time ever?
So we have reunited,
And it feels so good.
and the others, Charity, Stormbringer, and Clem, what do their faces tell me?
They are sweaty from a fight and running. That they look a bit frantic, but entirely overjoyed to see you, I would say.
And also angry at the same time.
And Stormringer's got that anger as well.
Well, Burbage's face is also sweaty and frantic. Did you say frantic?
Yes.
Like, we've got bad guys coming from both directions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you think so. At least behind you, and you hear voices behind them.
Yeah.
Oh, Stormbringer does have your blade in her hand.
Oh, yeah. It's not my turn, though, so I can't give it to you.
I'd say during this very quick unification that you
Okay.
handed that off if you want to.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I have a weapon!
You
And that
have
is
Die and Athene again.
all I have.
Yup.
All right. Well, then, for my turn, and I don't have any. I don't have any healing potions or anything. Burbage will look to Charity pleadingly, indicating, "Oh, Charity, I only have 22 hit points." And that is
That's
my
a
turn.
bit meta, even for Burbage.
I also just want to remind you that you did find another way out last time, and nobody else knows that, but you do.
But the way I found out is the way that people are like, we can, totally. And nobody else knows that. Okay, that's a good point. It's just that, like, Burbage feels trapped because there are bad guys coming from every direction. He has no idea what. But yeah, it makes sense. He would. Let's do this kind of in character. He'll say something like, "There's another way out, but it's probably the same way out, because different ways out aren't really different in the end, guys. It's great to see you, but ultimately it doesn't matter. But ultimately we're going to be fine." Anyway, I could really use some healing.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, I will
All right.
brace. I will, after I have the weapon, I will turn and face what monstrous devilries are approaching from where Hikari and I just came.
Okay, sounds good. Stormbringer, your turn.
So do I know the direction we came is bad. I'm having a little bit of trouble, like, fucking actually seeing anything because of the weird line of sight stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The direction, do I see anything but two directions right now? Or do I just see, like, Burbage and Hikari and then the way we came?
Correct. You're in a hallway running north and south. You came from the north. They came from the south. And you hear definitely voices and plotting and the clinks of armor behind you.
Is Clem's not still? No, Clem was never fast flying. Never mind. I was gonna be like, is Clem still flying fast? Clem was slow flying,
Yeah.
gliding along. Okay, I'm gonna grab Clem under one arm, and I'm gonna go up to Burbage and grab him under the other, and be like, okay, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're all really let's just go. We've got everybody back now. Which way is the way out? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And can I hold the rest of my movement until Burbage tells me which way is the way out, and then spend the rest of it on his turn? I don't know.
I mean, he can kind of at least guide and point you if that's what you want to do, Burbage.
Yeah, I mean, if I recall correctly, it's not like there's like a labyrinth of ways to go. It's pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. There was kind of like, yeah, basically
It's kind of halls with rooms, so don't go in a room, keep going down the hall, and largely
exactly
that way.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'll start heading then.
All right.
What's 80 minus 25? Well, assuming I don't run into monsters as I'm doing this.
55.
Thank you, Rachel. So I'll move 55 towards the way that Burbage says is good.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you move down this way. And as you get into this hallway, you see a blue guard drake up ahead that was sort of looking in this room, but as you enter the hallway, it turns and
I'm going to set Burbage and Clem down behind me as the last of my movement.
Yep, and its sparks start to like crackle from its mouth.
Not to like fucking rewind too much, but I probably wouldn't have gotten actually like so far ahead. But Charity can see us, right? We're in Charity's range.
Yeah, you're not
even
far.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Hikari, your turn. Charity up next.
Okay, so sorry, I'm just trying to get to where I can see this little bit that I can see here. So, yeah, all I can see is Charity.
Pretty much, yeah.
So what's behind me? What's in front of me? Like, do I see any? What was coming behind us again? I just forget. Like, what was chasing us? Me and
I guess it was
Burbage?
just guards, wasn't it? Just guards?
I don't think you fully knew. I think Burbage saw like a couple of guards and then presumably that Drake. And then Charity is certainly looking like that way, because he knows what's behind him.
Okay.
No, bad.
So
and you heard me also being like, come on, we need to go, and scoop them up and ran off this way that Burbage was pointing. You heard all of that.
Okay. So I don't see any enemies though right now.
Correct.
I guess I'll just run in whatever direction they told me to go. Then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can you kind of run down here into this room and you see Stormbringer, and probably way past her down the hallway here, another 20 feet, this guard Drake.
Sorry, my roll 20 is being really stupid and I cannot see. Okay.
You're good.
Okay, so everyone's in front of the guard Drake, though I couldn't like cast anything. I'd hit people, right?
No, you could cast something.
Firestorm! No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
That was like my most powerful one. I'm sure that'd be great in enclosed space.
It's like
that would hit people, maybe.
Charity likes the energy, but maybe wait for the red family.
Give me 1 minute here. So I used part of my movement, right? Or did I use all of it, like as an action?
You've used 25 so far.
Okay. I'm gonna do more movement towards that way, like the guard drake, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith to up my armor class from 17 to 19, since me and Burbage are a bit squishy right now.
All right.
Okay.
You can make it all the way up if you want.
Will it get an opportunity? Take your hand off the thing, Andy. Will it give it an opportunity attack next time, though?
If you move from it, yeah. But if you're just looking to rush up to it and kind of block it from hurting anyone else, then that's probably your best bet.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right.
Also, sorry to chat. I forgot I hadn't put the map up.
All good. And Charity.
If I get there, can I see this guy?
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
I was
I'd
gonna
say
say,
so.
I have everyone's vision so that, stream doesn't get
Sure.
the backline caster's point of view. As an action, silver flame darts.
Oof.
Fuckers took my family. I'm very angry. 19, 19, 14.
All hit.
I rolled a 3 for that 14. That will be 13, 16, and 12 fire damage, so 30, 39, 41 fire damage.
So your silver flame darts arc through the air, passing right over Hakari's shoulder, slamming into this thing and starting to burn it all in your silver flame. It is still up, but it looks really hurt, and it's really mad.
And then Sherry's gonna sort of look. All right, now about that healing. Nice to see you both, by the way. Leans out for the whole. Nice to see you. Sorry, just busy. Hi, Hakari. Be healed. And I'm going to healing word Burbage. He said he was hurt. We're going to ignore the 22 hit points.
It's fair
I'll
enough.
put it at second level.
I imagine he looks super hurt also. Like 22 is pretty low even for
10
Burbage.
HP.
Thanks, Charity. I think I owned a bar.
You're talking about these HP again, and now you're saying you've owned a. Well, don't worry. They'll all pay for what they've done.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Did you want to move your spiritual weapon? You still head up.
I would bring it sort of, down the hallway, 20 feet. Oh, no, I can't move it because I used my bonus action to healing word.
Oh, sure thing. Okay,
so it would
it's
stay
still back
there, and then the way we run it, it's going to try to fucking mangle anyone that runs by it.
Do you remember the level of spell that you
6th.
cast it at? 6th.
Yeah, no, that was my fuck you die now.
Fuck. Okay. You
Did
you
somebody
get a
try to
sense-
dispel some magic?
You get a sense that it was attempted to be dispelled, and yet it couldn't. Quite. It held on. Awesome. All right. Interesting. Okay. It's going to get a swipe at someone. So I'll let you roll an attack roll if you want. You just sense all of this happening
22.
behind you. Yes, that hits.
30 force damage.
Jesus
Beautiful.
Christ. All right. Well, you don't know the outcome of that, but it wasn't good.
I know it hurt.
You know it hurt. You know it hurt.
I imagine I just heard a.
You just heard like a loud growl.
Oh fuck.
And then voices, this way, this way. Clementine.
I feel like. Has anybody hit the Drake yet?
Yes, Charity has.
For 40
How
cents.
bad does it look?
Real bad.
Because I'm wondering if I should try and fuck with the Drake or try and heal Burbage a little more, but I know that Charity just healed Burbage. Clem's going to look at Burbage and say, you're fine, and look towards the Drake and cast Firebolt.
All right. Give me a roll.
Let's see if it'll roll for me.
Clem.
Just wait for Clem.
Hey, it rolled.
Nice.
Figured out that it re-changed all my spells, so I have to go and change shit. So
Yay. A 12 does hit.
12. It does? Oh, thank God.
Boy, I couldn't miss him.
Yeah.
How is it 11 fire damage if I rolled a 9 and a 5?
Because you rolled a 5 and a
Rolled a
6
5 and a
according
6.
to the engine, and the 3D
Why
dice don't
do
agree.
the 3D dice look different?
I don't know. Sometimes they do, yeah. However,
Hey,
that is perfectly enough to end this poor creature's life in flame.
so I'm just gonna look at Burbage and be like, you're fine, and I'm just gonna shoot off a firebolt and just watch it explode off of this
Yes.
Drake and hopefully clear the way for us.
You saw it sort of collecting this white blue electric energy in its mouth, ready to shoot it straight down at all of you, and you hit it straight in its face before it could do that, and it crumples to the ground. Hakara, you do see in this room next to you 2 guards that look very surprised and are now wanting to advance toward you if they have their chance. Burbage, your turn.
Burbage will move forward, expecting that he'll need to kind of lead the way a bit.
Okay.
This map on Roll20 is so huge and laggy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I can probably erase most of these people in the banquet hall. Anyway, okay.
So Burbage sees these 2 guards too, huh?
Yes.
But that's not a room that I had gone into.
No, you looked into it real quick and it was not the way.
Huh. Do I get the sense that these are the 2 guards that we're following and maybe they went in here to look for us?
Exactly, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because as soon as they see you, there he is.
Burbage is just so excited to have like a weapon again in his hand that
Yeah.
he is just going to do a double take, and then he sees them there and he just immediately strides forward and stabs the one that's furthest forward.
Furthest toward you? Yeah, this guy. Okay. Yeah, give me an attack roll. With Dianathine. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. And damage.
That's a 23
Yep. 23 hits.
for 12 piercing damage.
All you needed was 11. That was enough. You slice through it, and the blade just sort of sings as the blood spatters across the floor. You forgot how. You forgot just
That's
how
good blade singing.
Yeah, amazing this blade is, especially in your deadly hands.
Yeah, he'll do a deft little kind of looks down at it in his palm. He kind of tosses it up in the air a little bit, catches it. He's like, this is nice.
All right.
And I guess that's. Oh, and then he's gonna keep moving.
Sounds good. Okay.
He just stopped, walked over, stabbed the guy in the heart, looked at the sword, and then keeps moving to lead the way.
Okay. 25.
Yeah.
I think you can get to here. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, that's my.
The room ahead of you so far looks clear. Stormbringer, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna just kind of grab Clem again and gonna move up to here where I saw Burbage stop and stab somebody.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, well, I saw him do a stabbing motion. I guess I didn't see the person. Going to set Clem down
Okay.
and then hit this person with my glaive. I'm switching to my glaive.
All right.
I need to uncheck my shield. There we go. So I'm not protector of the fold right now.
Gotcha.
Um,
Ignore
17
that.
hits. And
that's not
10
me. That was a that no.
Oh.
No.
That
Rays
was
of sickness
Rachel.
appear.
fucking with herself.
I legitimately saw
Gotcha.
that. I'm like, wait, what did I miss since last session with Stormbringer?
Yeah, that's okay.
Does an 11
Oof.
hit?
An 11 does not hit.
Second attack.
All right.
But
Pretty
a
sure that
28.
hits.
So this guy raised his, yeah, and that definitely hits. A 28 hits. He can roll damage. He raised his shield, seeing his one friend die, and then by a halfling who just ran away immediately. And then you
So-
come lumbering in and glaive down on him, and he blocks the first one. But sadly, cannot block the second.
24 damage, 21 magical slashing, and 3 rage.
Immediately dead.
I like that rage is a damage type.
Yes.
So that was like 25, 30. Pick Clem up again.
We'll say it's 5 feet of movement to put Clem down or pick Clem up.
So what am I at? Do math for me.
So
One pick up, one put down, so add 10 onto whatever your movement had.
So I'm
been.
at
40.
35.
And now if you've picked up again, 40.
Yeah.
That's the third time.
Okay, so I'm just holding Clem.
Okay.
We're ready to go, Clem. You can also jump out of my arms and run if you want, and I'll catch up to you.
Attach label to Clem. This end towards enemy.
All right. And Akari, what are you doing?
Sorry. So they're both dead. And the Drake is dead. So there's not any more enemies around us, correct?
Correct? Not right now.
So I'm going to, because I know Burbage still isn't great on hit points and
Overall sanity.
Also true.
yeah.
It's harder to heal.
Okay. So I just forget because if I try to press it, it's going to show that I rolled the spell because this is so little on this touch screen. So cure wounds or healing word, which would
Cure
be better?
wounds, you have
or
to be
prayer of
touching.
healing. Okay.
And prayer of healing
Which-
takes 10 minutes.
Correct.
Okay. So let's do. Hold on. So healing word? Is that what I would use then? Probably.
Unless you want to run up and touch Burbage.
Does healing word do just one or multiple?
Healing word is a D4 plus your casting modifier.
But can it work on more than one person?
Just one target.
Okay. So I could run up. Yeah, I'll run up to Burbage and do cure wounds. That's
Okay.
okay. And I'll cast it at level 2.
$12 healing for Burbage Kemp.
Thank you.
So what are you at? What are you at now, Burbage?
I
Or
can't
Adam?
say. I got yelled at for being too meta for even me.
Well, just use your voice. your
Whose
Burbage
voice?
Your regular Adam voice.
Oh, you're talking to Adam. All right, let me shift into Adam. But Adam's using Burbage's voice.
I don't know. I just wanted to know about what hit points you're at. If you're like in the 30s, 40s.
Yeah. I got it. I'm okay. Burbage
Okay.
is fine.
He's still bloodied. Still bloodied.
Adam, Burbage is fine, but are you okay?
You know.
He's still bloodied.
Mentally bloodied.
Mentally bloodied.
All right. Hikari, you could keep going a little bit further if you want, but you could also stay behind Burbage here. Whatever you like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Charity.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Sees the dead bodies. Huh. 35, 40, 45. Yeah, can I get on that side of the hallway?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay there. So that was my action to dash, and then bonus action, I'm gonna bring the spiritual weapon 20 feet closer.
Okay. Gotcha.
I enjoy them flailing against it.
Is there like a limit to how far it can be from you?
I don't think so. I'll look it up, and I'll let you know.
Double check.
That's my turn.
Cool. All right. So it's going to get another attack of opportunity against someone.
22.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
Or 25 force damage.
Okay.
I just like that these people are running along this hallway like, ow! Jesus God!
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you hear voices, and the voice of the Reese Calderon, the tiefling that was up front of the banquet hall, finally comes into view at the top of the hallway in the room that you just passed, and he's shouting. He's out of breath already, and he's shouting, "There you are!" Just kind of growling at you now. But he used everything he could to get to that point. Clem, your turn.
What do I see? Do I see anybody or anything?
Yeah, you see that guy who just came in at the top of the hallway up here. And you see some dead bodies.
My map, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, gotcha. And you see some dead bodies around you, and then you see people running south.
Am I still in Storebringer's arms, or?
Yeah, if you want to be, you can move.
No, she's much faster than me.
Fair.
I just need a baby Bjorn or something. Who is the guy? A named guy, or is it just like a guard?
This is a member you recognize as a member of the Red family.
Oh, okay, that's
this
bad.
is the tiefling of the Red family.
You need a Bjorn.
I like it.
I am out of second and third level spells. I don't have a whole lot of attack spells when it comes to first level, because that's not what artificers really do. So am I within 60 feet of him?
Yes.
How about I am going to cast Fairy Fire then?
Ooh.
So he has to make a dex save.
It's a 20-foot cube, so if he's centered on him, you'll hit 2 other people as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Dex save, and my spell save is 17. I also figured out why none of my attacks were showing, and it's because I tried to organize my sheet in such a way that I kept changing my attacks to not be attacks.
Yeah.
Because I don't like them to show up in the weapons attacks area. I just like that to be weapons attack, so I would delete them from there, but then that changes it to just a spell card, then attack, because roll 20. Anyway.
I get you. As Reese tries to dodge out of the way, his plate mail armor is keeping him from moving fast, and so you catch him.
Yay.
He is now glowing, whatever color your fairy fire is.
Oh, it's like visceral. It's something green, and
I was like,
it's a little bit snot
green.
looking. Yeah, putrescent.
Putrid green. I love it. All right, and you're going to stay in Clem's arms? Or your Clem, stay in Stormbringer's arms?
I am.
Burbage Kemp.
Burbage will continue leading the way,
All right.
which would, I think, be around this corner.
I think so. There is another door in that room that you haven't opened, but...
Oh, yeah, and I wonder... Yeah, it's so interesting. Where to go? When Burbage was like around the corner from like those stairs and those guards,
Yeah.
what did he hear? Anything other than the guards' voices? Like, what did that sound like? That space up the stairs.
Give me a retroactive perception check to see what you now recall hearing. $21. You recall mostly the guards because they were right at the top of the stairs, come rushing down after you. But you also remember hearing doors being sort of slammed shut and locked. Big, heavy doors. And that's about it. That room seemed fairly empty. It sounded like there weren't a lot of people in that room.
The room up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. But and I heard doors being closed and locked.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be. That sounds like maybe that makes that direction a dead end. Well, Burbage. This is not the first time Burbage has had to escape a building. And we've already seen him kind of do his thing in terms of like opening doors, investigating. And so he's back in that mode, trying to find the best way out. He knows that there's those stairs, but he's not quite sure what's going on there, and that is where those guards came from. So he'll open this. Is it the door like at the bottom of this room?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You rush up to this door.
He's gonna investigate it. Well, I already did like a retroactive perception check, so maybe I can't like do that.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, that was for a different turn, essentially.
Okay, cool.
If you want, yeah, take your action to investigate. I mean, you try the door and it's locked, but if you're looking for traps and stuff, yeah. A 6 investigation. It doesn't appear trapped.
Cool. So I've done some movement. Do I still have so use my thieves tools with my
You don't have your
fast
thieves.
hands?
You don't have thieves tools.
Yeah, I don't. Why did I think I did?
Yeah, we don't have anything. They took
You
all
have
our
your
stuff.
clothes
right?
and now your sword.
Wait, but I feel like last session, like, I had Burbage use thieves tools. Did we just
Shut up,
forget
it's
that he
fine.
didn't have them?
I think you did unlock a door.
Shut
Yeah.
up, it's fine.
Some of these doors don't have like keyholes. Some of them have just little mechanisms that you can work with your fingers.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
fucking-
good.
You fucking like delirium tremens your way through the door. It's fine. It's fine.
You're good.
So is it safe to maybe presume that this door has a kind of mechanism built into it?
A little mechanism, yeah. It's got a keypad. It's got a keypad you're trying to figure out, yeah.
Well, if I haven't used up my entire economy of actions, I would try to unlock it. But
I think a cunning action you can, sure. We'll say.
all right. You want me to do like a dex check or something?
Yeah, just give me a dex check then. A 9, I'm afraid, is not able to unlock the door. As you're down by this doorknob trying to figure out how to unlock it without thieves' tools, you get a whiff of really foul air on the other side of this thing. You're
Like-
not able to unlock it.
Good foul or bad foul?
Pretty bad foul.
Adam, what is good fowl? Describe that to me.
So like good foul would
Like
be,
duck, that's a waterfowl. Those are good.
Do ducks smell nice?
good foul would be this smells like a garbage chute that could lead us to safety.
Okay, that's legit.
Bad foul would be like this smells like a garbage chute with a compactor with walls that will
Yeah.
crush us, like
Gotcha.
in that movie.
Hey, then it smells like the first one.
Oh, thanks, Sandy. Good.
Oh, really?
Sure, we'll say.
All right,
How do
well,
those smell different? Explain to me how those smell different.
Can we not explain how those smell different?
I actually probably could. So a chute
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
has very different kind of like this. The substances, the garbage would accumulate much differently in a chute because most of it's getting out of there. Chute wise.
True. Yeah.
Whereas in a compactor, the smells are more likely to accumulate in more robust ways.
Okay. It smells foul to you.
And because the walls every once in a while, based on the compacting schedule, the walls stained with different types of smells meet, and then smells combine
True.
in more kind of elaborate dynamic ways.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
On your next turn, you will be able to perceive, roll a perception check to distinguish such nuanced, foul-smelling smells.
awesome. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate your DMing and your presence in my life as a friend.
You're welcome. Stormbringer, your turn.
How far can I gently, underhandedly toss Clem?
10 feet.
How far can I chuck Clem?
15 feet.
Okay.
There wasn't even a fucking breath in between. Just
I am a Goliath, Andy.
Yeah.
I'm very strong, and I have a carrying capacity that's like that of like a huge or a large creature or something. I
If
would
you were
like to
to-
argue that throwing people goes off
Yeah.
of carrying capacity, so I should be able to chuck her at
How far
least
can-
30 feet.
How far can she throw her like a football?
Yeah. How far can I throw her like a football?
Get a nice tight spiral. on Clem.
If you would to fastball special this, I'll let you do it 20 feet, but Clem's going to take some damage.
20 feet.
can I make a dexterity save?
Not with the fastball special.
Not
Chucky,
dexterous at all, but I
stay.
could try.
Chucking you, I'll let you save. Gentle toss.
Okay, so
You're
we have
fine.
gentle toss is you're fine. Chucking you get to make a save. Fastball special, what
gonna hurt
happens
a little.
happens.
I mean, I could take some damage.
30 feet. That's my final offer.
I'll give you
Okay,
a
but then
strength roll.
Clem's intelligence goes down from brain damage.
Try to
Please
take
no.
30 feet. I'll
I
give you
have
a strength
advantage
roll.
on athletics. I'm rage.
I'll let
I'm a
you roll.
rage monster.
Give me 2 rolls on your strength check. Athletics, we'll say. Yeah, this is definitely a football.
I like his
How
charity.
much health does Clem have?
Decent amount. You're good.
74?
Oh, okay. You're fine.
I like how Charity has pivoted to deal with the threat back behind him at the end of the hall and is just going to turn around to see this.
25 on athletics. I am
25.
chucking her towards Burbage as far as I can.
What if Burbage breaks my fall and he takes all the damage?
No, not quite that far.
I'm fine
can-
with that.
You can toss Clem this direction that far.
Charity
Sweet.
just turns back to see. What the?
Clem, please take 5 damage as you slam onto the ground and roll just a little bit from this giant creature throwing you as hard as they can.
Hey,
I'm
I'm just gonna get the back here. I'm just gonna clean up the back.
I was just going to say my hit points are nice now, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
I should know these things that I'm about to ask because I've
Okay.
been playing D&D for like 10, 11 years. Can I hold like my move action until a certain thing triggers it? How does holding things work?
You can hold an action, so that could include your dash action if you want. So you could move and hold a dash action for a trigger.
But you wouldn't
can't
then get to
hold
do an
movement?
action.
You can't hold movement specifically.
Oh, I see.
So you could hold your dash for when something happens, but then when you dash, that would be it. You couldn't then also hold another action to do something.
So I don't have to move right now. I can hold my dash.
You could,
As an action, you can you
could
can
choose
take
to
an action
the action dash
to hold
held
an action
for
Yeah.
trigger.
but you couldn't do anything else.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Unless you have like a
wait, I
bonus
have one
action.
other question.
Yes.
Have I seen this fucker use anything ranged before?
You know he's a magic user,
And did we think he was the cleric?
possibly the cleric. Yeah.
Like, I think we'd seen some of the spells he was doing also. He's in plate mail. That's not a lot of casters.
Right.
Cool. I'm popping Protector of the Fold back out.
Okay.
And I'm holding my dash action until after Charity's turn.
Okay.
Does that
Sounds
work?
good. Yeah,
Okay.
we can do that. I'll be nice even and say if you want to wait and hold your entire turn for after Charity, I'll let you just pop out Protector of the Fold immediately and just wait your entire turn if you want.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay, we'll do
Awesome.
that.
Thank you.
Hakari, your turn.
So basically, there's one person behind us, that guy, right? The one dude. And that's it?
That's all you see right now, yeah.
How far is he from me? I can't measure on this thing.
45 feet.
Okay, thank you. I don't have any weapons.
Does anyone else feel a fireball coming?
I would love it.
Oh yeah, there's no one in the way, is there?
Oh, no, you
mean, you
just
don't know
dropped
who else is-
fireball centered in that room.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know who else is back there. But
no one
he's
you can
glowing too.
No one I know.
But from
No.
right, like, if you went from the point that I'm highlighting, it would definitely get him, or you could even... Fuck, you could center it on him. And...
Where is my fireball under?
Third level spell?
I have no third level spells left.
You'd have to upcast it.
Okay. Yeah, but then okay. I will do fireball at level 4.
Okay.
Centering it so I'm hitting him and anything behind him.
Cast it. We've established he's not dexterous.
30 fired.
He did not save.
I know that I can't see them, but I'm just doing the arrows so that you can
Yep.
see them.
The other two neither did save.
Fuck yeah.
You just hear a as this explosion rocks the stone and vibrates everything around you. The fire goes off nearly centered on this room and seems to just reverberate off the small room. He's definitely taking some damage here. All right. Your ears are still kind of ringing slightly from the explosion that just occurred behind all of you. And Hakari, do you want to move?
Yeah, I'd like to move further down the hall. About as far as I can get, so I'm in between. Yeah.
Okay. So that's about there. You're still not. Yeah, Burbage is working on a door, but this door next to you is open. so you're not exactly sure where to go either.
Can I look in the door?
You just see a hallway past this door
Okay.
here.
Okay.
And Charity, your turn.
Question. He's glowing,
Yes.
right?
Incredibly, yeah.
Does he look like he's hurt?
Yes.
Cool. Bonus action to pull the sword or my spiritual weapon closer.
Yeah.
And I'm
10.
trying to get it into like the hallway with me if I can. Or I would try to
20?
be leaving it in front of him. But
Is it 20
Yeah.
that it can move? You're still about 15 feet behind him.
okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure then, but I would still move
Yeah.
it as far as I could.
Cool.
Then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. Hey, buddy. Hey, cast. Chill touch at him, but I had advantage.
Okay.
Because he's glowing.
20 hits? Yeah, that hits.
He will take 32 necrotic damage. Or no, sorry, 17. The other one was my other one.
Okay.
17 necrotic damage. He may not regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Fuck you. I'm the healer too. And with that, I'm just gonna walk my way back here and be like, "Hey, Clem, how you doing? Fastball special."
All right.
And actually, I'll get one more.
Okay. So also you come into this room that feels like it should be decorated, feels like it should have furniture or something in it, and it's just barren and plain.
Would you,
You see Burbage working furiously with his fingers on a door.
if I see that, since I have no
Yeah.
more actions, I won't do it. But could I say to him, "Burbage, thieves' tools," pointing at my belt?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have thieves' tools.
true. Yeah,
I won't
you
say I can
point that
toss them
out.
to him or anything, but I'm just like,
Sure. You point that out to him. And then back to Stormbringer if you want to use your turn now.
How hurt does this guy look?
Not quite bloodied.
I need to get some ranged shit in my life. Well, I mean, I have a heavy crossbow. It's not
Yeah.
magic, but... So, you let me hold, like, everything so I could shoot him, bang bang, and then move still?
Yeah, it's all your turn now. Yep.
Okay.
there's also a nice
Um,
natural choke point at the end of this hallway, just in front of Clem.
Choke point.
Choke point.
Bottleneck.
Cool. Good. Sweet. So I'm gonna shoot him with my heavy crossbow, hopefully.
Okay.
How does extra attack work? Is that only for melee, or do I get extra attack on ranged also?
I think you can. What's the loading? You have a crossbow, so the loading feat thing is a little
Let me
weird.
double check. I think
So I don't know if you can do
you
it
can
with
only do one attack. Loading. Because the
of
time
the
required to
loading?
load the weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammunition from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to fire it, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally make.
Yeah.
So I can't do like a heavy crossbow and then chuck a javelin at him. I like legit just can only do one attack, or is it
no,
if I try to do?
I'd say that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could just only use
Okay.
the heavy crossbow.
Gonna
Yeah.
throw my only ranged things at this guy.
Okay.
Heavy crossbow. That shouldn't have had advantage. 13.
13. Yeah. As the fire.
Wait, are you shooting at the guy?
Oh,
Oh,
it
wait,
is
it
a
should have
He's in the
advantage.
fairy fire.
because of
21.
Clem. Oh wow.
Thank you, Clem.
As the fire dies down, you see him just sort of striding out of it, still just looking like a badass in his plate armor. The cloak behind him singed and burning up slowly like a fuse. You strike true with your crossbow. Hits him right kind of in the hip. Doing 8 damage.
So 11.
All right.
And I'm gonna chuck my javelin at him, and as I throw it, I'm gonna say, "You look pretty fucked up. You should see what we did to your fucking asshole friend." 26.
26.
You had advantage still.
Yeah.
He's glowing.
Go ahead and roll
so
again.
You can see if you get the crit. Never mind, 26.
No, just 26.
26 will hit.
12.
God, I love fairy fire.
So good.
And then I'm gonna move to be the blocker.
Okay.
Does he look upset that I fucked up his friend? I hope he looks upset. I hope he's really sad.
He looks just so determined. Even some of his hood is now sort of burned away. And he's staring straight at you as he's just marching toward you.
Bring it, bitch.
Nice. Andy,
Yeah.
the DM decides whether he should bring it, bitch.
All right. So he immediately kind of bends low and starts to bring up this kind of arcane energy almost from the ground itself.
But does he?
Are you 60 feet from him?
Oh, yeah. He marched into it, too.
Shit.
No, down. That's enough for me.
As this energy starts to turn into this fiery red sensation, as he's just about to release it, he just pushes through nothingness as it evaporates in the air.
This was just around when your drow fucker friend shat himself, so...
Counterspell, bitches.
Well, there goes a 5th level spell. Oh, he's upset. All right, Clementine, your turn.
Yeah, I can see him, right? Again, my math is shit,
Yes,
so
very much. Yeah. He is straight down the hallway from you. He is within 25 of you. I think 20. 30.
I'm gonna look back towards Stormbringer, who just threw me, and I'm gonna say, where am I supposed to be going?
I know Burbage is supposed to know the way.
Okay, I'll follow him, and I will first direct a firebolt at the guy.
Okay. $18 hits.
Yay! I do a whopping 6 fire damage to him.
What with those 8s and 7s showing on the dice?
It's so rude.
It's so sad.
I feel like it does it a lot to you, too.
Yeah, and it's always worse.
Would you like to move, Clem?
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards where Burbage is.
All right, so you just kind of station right behind Burbage as he's working on this door. And Burbage Kemp, your turn.
I love counterspell.
Charity did shout at you that there were thieves' tools on his.
Yeah, for flavor, could I have it that like Burbage like indicated to Clem like, hey, could you hand me those thieves' tools on your way over here?
Sure. Yeah, we could say that. Clem grabbed Charity's thieves' tools and handed it to you. And...
Isn't that great flavor, Andy?
That adds a lot to the.
All right.
To the mise en scène, really.
Yeah.
It adds to the mise en scène.
I'm gonna use those thieves' tools on the door.
Give me a roll then. $28. Yeah, with the 28, you pop open this door, and inside, you hear. What do you want?
If it's kids again, just slowly close the door and walk away, Burbage.
And Burbage, you see the light spilling in, illuminating a goblin who's definitely been sleeping in this room. And they have some decorations on the walls, mostly sort of feces smeared in different painting scenarios. Some chewed moldy bread.
That's stupid, Andy. No.
And you don't see any other way out from this room.
I don't
Just this.
want to have opened the door.
Then close it and slowly back away.
Yeah, Burbage is gonna do that. He's just gonna close it.
I thought this was the way out.
Well,
We started
Burbage-
looking for alternate ways out.
Y'all, okay. To be clear, you guys all started following the character who said, "There's another way out, but they're all the same."
I did also, like, when we said follow Burbage, I'm like, well, that always implies you're a little bit screwed, huh?
Yeah, Burbage will just nod, like, don't know what I expected, and close the door and move over toward the stairs.
Okay.
Where he saw another way out.
Okay.
This is what happened. You gave me a feces painted room, Andy.
Gave it to
If
you.
you wanted,
It was
wanted
already
me
there.
Okay, well now we're getting into the ontology of DMing. And
It was always
frankly,
there, actually.
So you can get about
It's
down here with your
ridiculous.
movement. Do you want to use a cunning action to move further? Up the stairs?
Well, not if it's going to be bad for me.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I'm going to go further up.
Okay.
Maybe.
Andy!
All right, so you move up to the top of the stairs. You now see a wide room opening up before you.
I am being
Stairway.
stealthy, though. I am being, like, stealthy.
Okay, yeah, give me a stealth roll then.
I think it's safe to assume that Burbage is pretty much always trying to be stealthy. Is that
Okay,
good?
okay.
Is that fine?
Generally,
What
yeah,
happened to my?
kind of make that.
What happened to my roll 20?
That I
Can't
couldn't tell you.
find my. There's nothing on the side.
Do you want me to roll for you?
No, I'm gonna refresh the page.
This room has a stairway going up to two very large doors on the north side of it. These are probably the doors you heard sort of being slammed shut and latched. Another stairway leading up to doors on sort of the northwest. And then to your left, on the south side of this, you see kind of a bunch of nobles and common folk arguing with what looks to be a guard, asking and pleading to let them out. There's about 6, 7 of them there. Ooh, and you're incredibly stealthy. You also see 3 very finely dressed figures sitting and kneeling, chanting around this circular sigil on the floor.
Oh, that seems super not good.
And Stormbringer, your turn.
I don't have anybody to throw, so I'm just holding everything until after Charity's turn.
Sounds good. Hikari.
So all I can see is this long hallway, right?
It's kind of a short hallway. Yeah, you saw
Short
Burbage
hallway.
go this way.
Okay, I'm sorry. On my map, it's like not letting me move up and down, so it's like in the very bottom corner, and I can only see part of
You'd
it.
also know that there is still the enemy not very far
Thank you,
up
Andy.
the hallway.
There's still enemies not very far up the hallway, but like,
Up that way.
okay, I can't see them though, right?
I think you could
probably
step
not.
one over. And then
Yeah, you'd have to step one over.
Okay, can I step one over?
Sure.
I'm just saying this because I know that Roll20 is being a butt to you, so
Yeah,
it's like,
thank you.
Hikari would certainly know, like, if I went this way, there's a person.
And thank you for moving that for me, Andy, because it was like right. Everyone's
you're
name
good.
is coming up. How many enemies? Just one?
Just the one.
Glowing brightly.
And how is he? Oh, he's glowing. And how bad does he look?
He's burned and bloodied at this point.
So another fireball would be probably overkill, right?
No, underkill.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Fireball.
I hear fireball from someone.
I'm living vicariously through you.
How far am I from them?
45 feet.
I can't push on any of these things to read them because then it just rolls it for me. So how about I do, what is Chaos Bolt? Would that hit it?
Yeah, it's an attack roll
And
that
that
you
would
can
get
roll with
advantage.
advantage.
Okay, I'm going to roll that.
27 hits.
And then I have to roll
Roll a d8.
to figure out what kind of damage, right?
Yeah, I can roll for you here real quick. Thunder damage. So click Chaos Bolt to roll the damage. Right below the attack score, 27, there's a Chaos Bolt you can roll.
I don't understand.
No worries.
Can you just roll it?
Yeah. And
8 and 5.
So is that 13?
13 fire damage.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Anyone?
Wow, Dianethine really is singing.
As you release this chaotic bolt, it swirls in blues and reds and greens before it lands on this purple sort of energy that just explodes in a crack of thunder. You all notice kind of even the sort of dust from the ceiling starts to kind of drift down as the vibrations rock this place. And you did 13 damage to him. He looks really upset and really hurt. What would you like to do? Do you want to move?
Is there anywhere I should be?
You saw Burbage go down this hallway.
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Burbage, so he has some backup.
So you can get to here. Yeah. Charity then.
Also, I'm not sure, but last time I would have pulled the... I don't think I'd used my bonus action, so I would have pulled the blade. Did I use my...
Last time you did.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
You
what
can
I
do
was
it
like,
again if you want.
No. I'm going to... How's he looking? Huh?
He's looking hurt. He's looking burned. Looking deafened almost.
We're gonna chill touch him again.
Okay.
He sparkles. And that's what you do. Touch them with the grave. 28.
28 hits.
8 necrotic damage. He cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going to convert sorcery points to a spell slot. And we go to there.
Okay. Stormbreaker, your turn.
Does he look like he's like on death's door, maybe?
I mean, not quite, no. He's putting on a brave face, marching toward you, still on fire in several places.
Okay. That was at him, not you. Sorry, sometimes I know I'm really like snarky, but that was snarky towards him.
He's fine.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot him with my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Wow. 10.
10 tings off his armor, and he just sort of smirks at you.
Apparently, I have 3 javelins, so second javelin.
Let's do it.
Jesus Christ, 13?
13. It just slams into his armor and falls to the ground, and he kicks it to the side as he's walking toward you.
Well, fuck my life, right? I'm not moving. Clem's behind me still. Bring it on, asshole! That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Oh man. All right. All right. So again, he sort of bends down and starts to pull up this kind of white energy almost from the ground. And he sort of sets it in midair and then starts it spinning around him. And this sort of globule of light starts to break up into 3 different kind of black now demons that sort to kind of swirl around him. He's going to pull out his maul and rush you.
Bring it, bitch.
So these demons now start swirling around you as well, and he's really close, ready to attack you. And
I
that's
do actually use fireball.
Oh, he's not actually going to attack me, though?
no.
He might have used
Oh,
an action.
yeah, that's all he can.
Starburger looks confused.
All right, Clem.
Are people ahead of me or?
We went
Yes.
this way.
Remember, Roll20 hates me.
Totally,
so,
yeah. No, totally.
Um,
Yep, they went to the
Everyone
left.
except Stormbringer is further the way we're apparently going than you.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and firebolt the guy. I know I do so much damage.
You once brained a rock.
Yeah,
That was great.
it was great. $28 hits.
For a whopping 9 fire
Adds up.
damage. Thank
He
you.
looks hurt. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Looks real
Fuck
hurt.
him. And then I'm just gonna book it my, how much can I do? 25 feet, I think.
25.
Uh,
get to
after
next to
charity. and
Hikari.
Burbage.
Yeah.
Good.
Burbage. As you're sneaking here, you see the 3 figures. One of them kind of slams their hand down on the ground, and as they then bring it back up, there's this trail of blood that sort of flicks off their hand. The sigil on the floor lights up a brilliant red. Smoke immediately starts to pop out of this thing, obscuring the entire circle in a cloud of kind of dark gray smoke. Your turn.
Has Burbage ever seen anything like this before? Is this like anything you saw in Diefield when they were? I forget if Burbage was in the square when they were summoning.
Not only when they first summon stuff, but it feels a little bit like the hole that Charity shoved a giant down through. Again.
Oh yeah, he would remember that.
Yeah, he remembers that part. So, yeah, a little like that. Yeah.
And all the doors leading out of this place are locked, closed and locked.
Shut. You don't know if they're locked. This.
Well, but they're shut.
Yeah,
And these
this one has
people-
guards up at it, and then these people. There's like a pathway out, and these people are sort of shouting, "Let us out! Let us out!" to this guard. So you sort of assume the main way out is this way, to the left.
Do they seem? What kind of people are these?
There's a couple of commoners, a halfling that seems dressed in a nice kind of frilly yellow dress for this occasion, and then there are some nobles who are getting out like purses trying to bribe this guard to let them out.
So, I mean, when you say this occasion, Burbage gets a sense that there's a party, that there's a
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Charity also said we were at like the rest
The
of us
ball.
were at a ball.
Yeah.
Right. I remember that now. Okay.
The salad was mediocre.
Right. Does Burbage? Frickin'. It sounds like whatever they're summoning, like it might be too late to stop them. And I don't think Burbage necessarily wants to. Ooh, I've got 2 ideas, but which one should I do?
Do the better one.
The better one. Burbage will keep along the stealthy track of what he'd been doing from last turn, and he will stealthily make his way along the perimeter of this room and kind of try to blend into the fringe of this crowd.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Do you
very
want
good.
a stealth check?
Yes, either stealth or like a charisma stealth check to try to sort of act like you belong here. If you're, whatever you like. 31. Yeah, you're just hiding underneath the cloak of one of the very tall, like, nobles here.
And what I'd like to do is shout out. Oi! Around the circle, they've got the way out. They've got the way out. Get them. Let's get them.
Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Persuasion, eh? I'm not proficient in persuasion, so can I do something else?
Nope. If you're trying to sound like one of these people, like a puppet show, I would like performance, I guess.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Okay.
I have inspiration.
Okay.
If I use that, I can use the highest of the 2, right?
Yeah.
Let me give it another shot.
Okay. Inspiration, here it goes.
17.
A 17. Interesting. Okay. At that, you see a couple nobles sort of peel off. A teleportation circle, of course. And start to run as fast as they can. One leaps into it and disappears in the smoke. You see one of the finely dressed individuals kind of step back in shock that just happened, and tries to put a hand up to stop the other one before you hear
Down with the nobility.
Does it seem like it stopped the summoning?
Nope.
I feel like
from your vantage point underneath the cloak, you just feel almost the light being sort of dimmed in the room itself. It's you have a very, very bad feeling, Burbage, and yeah, it just feels very icky here.
Is it worse than how he normally feels?
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't go as Burbage had hoped. Burbage hoped that they would, like, not dive into the fucking circle, but they would just fucking, like, tackle the guys and interrupt their ritual.
I think they took that as that's the way out.
Nobles are fucking idiots.
Yeah. Stormbringer, your turn.
He finally came close to me. I'm gonna switch back to my...
Well, first I need a dexterity saving throw from you as you begin your turn in his Spirit Guardians.
This is clearly an effect I can see.
Clearly.
So I have advantage. Not that it really matters. 14.
I'm afraid you're going to take 18 necrotic damage as these things sort of buffet you from side to side and slash at you.
I still got more health than a dragon. Okay. I'm switching back to my thingy.
Okay.
Glaive.
Gotcha.
And swinging at this motherfucker.
All right.
Is he still glowing?
He is, yeah.
Nice.
Nothing's broken. Concentration on Clem, so.
19.
19. You needed
Thank
that 19. Yep. Yeah, so you put the shield on your back, spin out this glaive, come down very quickly on him, impossibly fast. He can't dodge it. You hit him.
So 17 magical slashing damage. And
Stormbringer, paint me a picture.
he's dead?
He's dead.
We killed one of the Red Family?
You killed.
I just fucking
Reese
slice
Caldrow.
him in two. It just comes out and I just slice him and he does that thing that you've seen in some movies where like he stands together for a second, he looks shocked, and then they just fall to either side.
Beautiful. Sort of the sides of him slide down. This tiefling just looks shocked that you've been able to do this and falls to the ground dead.
Yeah, motherfuckers, that's what you get for fucking with us. There's only one family in this town. Wait, there's probably a lot of families in this whatever. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna go.
You have movement, yeah. You don't see anyone else pursuing you down that hallway.
They did get hit probably by a lot of spiritual weapon and then fireball.
I can't really see around this corner. Can you just move me as far as I can go with my 40 movement?
Absolutely. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So you can get to the base of the stairs and look up. And it's weird. You get a really ominous sense of the room up above.
Okay. Fuck.
Hikari.
Okay, so all I can see now is Charity and Clem.
Yep, Stormbringer just ran past you.
Okay, so there are no enemies back in the hallway anymore, though?
Nope.
Just a sense. Can I just... Are we all kind of clumped together now?
A little bit, yeah.
Burbage is further out. Stormbringer's a little ahead of you. We're all still moving, sort of, it seems like, that way. Stormbringer also, from the screaming, clearly just killed a member of the Red Family that we were fighting.
Yeah. So she's not right by me, never mind. I was gonna, like, chest bump Stormbringer and get knocked over, but you ran past me. I kind of want to save my action until we see what's this foreboding thing.
You just hold a turn,
That's
yeah.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold my action.
So do you want to like move up kind of more into that room and then just
Yeah.
hold your action for like something to attack?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Then there.
Can you move it over on my screen again, Andy? Just a little more. Can you like center it a little bit? A little to the right. A little down. Nope, that was out. A little to the more to the right. I'm sorry, I can't see because like the names and then the turn order are covering it up. Okay, that's fine.
sounds good.
Whatever.
Charity.
5, 10, 15, 25. Okay, so if you assume it here, I'm sort of still covered by the stairwell, but I have the sense of the room and I can see it.
Correct.
Fuck's going on with the circle?
You see just a pillar of this gray, ashy smoke just pouring straight up through this, and you're you get a weird sense as if you can see shadows even in the smoke itself being lit by something brilliantly underneath it. You just see something kind of moving in this. Yeah.
Given the...
And it's about a 20-foot diameter sphere of, circle of smoke.
Given what because I critted on that circle before, and I knew it was an infernal circle, etc. do I feel like it is fully active? Do I feel like it is still being opened?
At this point, you feel fully active.
And do I know anything off the top of my head that can do something about that?
You could try your best to dispel something. A really high level dispel might do it.
Sure, cool. That's a spell I have. No, it's not.
Other than that, you're not exactly sure. Stopping whoever did it is your best guess.
Do I have a sight line of, like, there do seem to be some people gathered around?
Correct. You only see a little bit of this person who was one of the counselors sitting up at the front of the banquet.
When I saw those counselors, did they seem like they were particularly tough? Or, like, the Red family were, I assume, exude that sort of, they're an adventurer.
Correct. Yeah, these people didn't really seem that way, or if they did, it's much more of an arcana sort of level than purely adventuring and brawn, that sort of thing.
Cool. Yeah, centered right on him. Okay. That'll be a 5th level fireball.
Okay. So that's going to get this person to 5.
Yeah. I'm also going to spend a sorcery point to re-roll those 2 1s. And a 2. So 3d6.
Fuck yeah.
3d6 replacing 4 with 7, so 3 more. So 33 42 fire damage on a DC 19 save.
Okay. Let me roll a couple things here. Two of them failed. That means one of them is dead. One of them sort of, one's really hurt. Oh no. I have another roll to make. I guess I didn't have to. What's half of 42? 21?
21.
That's not enough. That's not enough. Okay.
Sorry if I fucked it.
Interesting.
I can't tell if this is good for us or bad for us.
I know.
Is that your turn?
I'm also going to go sort of pointing at that, calling back down the hallway. We need to go now, soon, fast, better, now, soon, yes, good, now, soon.
Like we need to leave?
Not pineapple, but out of here.
Okay. As you're shouting that to your friends, stepping now out of the smoke pillar, you see this gigantic demon. Huge, massive horns and this sort of ape-like body. Massive, sharp teeth. And it just looks around. Immediately, the people, the sort of common folks start screaming. Oh, yeah, this poor noble is dead from the fireball.
Good. Fuck him.
Immediately, the two counselors that are still alive, one of them now being Arnold Butterspear, that you notice, starts to immediately run away, trying to scramble up the stairs. And you hear him say, I've lost control. I've lost control. Run.
This is why you don't.
Never seen a horror movie. Sorry.
How could he lose control that quickly as he's bringing it forward?
I think
I
that's
just smashed him in the face with a fireball.
No, I know. Just saying, he's an amateur.
This is why you don't summon demons.
Oh man. Yeah. And this thing just sort of roars and looks at all of you. Clem, your turn.
So I can't see shit on my map.
Not yet, yeah. You're still down in the
Okay. So
the hallway.
if I follow by 25 feet, will I catch up or no?
Yeah, you can kind of get to basically where Charity is with 25.
I'm going to make it to where I can see that there's I'm not going to run the full 25. I'm going to run till I can just see the demon.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to run backwards to Stormbringer.
Okay. I gotcha.
And I'm just going to kind of hold my arms up.
Can I pick her up on her turn?
No. It's going to
Okay.
be yours still. Yeah.
Well, can I
Clem,
make it easier if I...
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
just
can I, like,
climb
jump
up
up?
on me. Yeah.
You could
Yeah, can I
climb
climb
up.
up?
Yeah.
You just cling to me like a baby orangutan.
Yeah, I
Into the
literally
hairpiece.
see that and I turn around and I'm like, nope, and I just start like
Jump
climbing because I just know that this is safety.
You jump on Stormbringer and starts to climb up to her pack at least. In her very fine furs for the evening, by the way. We've been fighting all of this in nice dress as well.
I'm still wearing a goddamn 3-piece suit.
Burbage Kemp.
Big
Peeking
demon,
out from underneath the cloak of this individual. You see the most terrifying thing you've ever seen.
This is a room that all of us know, not Burbage and Hikari. Never mind.
Yeah, correct.
Well, Burbage is he's like jumping from cloak to cloak, like still trying to hide. He just wants to get over a little bit to see what is the situation at this exit. What appears to be happening? What appears to be stopping people from leaving?
Okay, good, yeah. So there's one guard here that's trying to like stop everyone from moving forward. You also see then a whole bunch of guards on the other side of a thin, transparent, but sort of shimmery blue line, just like almost a wall of this shimmery blue energy. And these individuals are not moving on the other side. They're just sort of waiting, it appears. But this guard is not letting anyone up to this energy.
Has Burbage seen this kind of blue energy field before?
I don't think so.
Jesus Christ. We are in a pickle. Not a pickle
It's a big
barrel.
boy. It's a big boy.
Pickle barrel was fun. Burbage has a moment where he's like, I remember when this adventure was fun, you know. The worst thing that could happen was I fell into a pickle barrel.
Did you have 2 HP or something? Because you got like gut stabbed?
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's really set the tone for Burbage. Now that I think
When the
about it.
worst thing when it happened was I could exsanguinate from a stomach wound in a pickle barrel. Those were the days.
You know, Burbage can see kind of a little bit like Hikari and Charity back at the entrance where they just came in.
Yeah.
And he heard Charity say, like, you know, we have to go now.
Yeah.
Looking at Charity when he said that, did Charity seem to be like indicating like we have to retreat back down where we came from now, or that we need to find a way out of this room now?
I will say Charity looked like he was still moving towards you.
Yeah.
At the time.
All right. Then Burbage will do an Arcana check to try to figure out the source of this
Okay.
energy field, I think.
All right. Give me an Arcana check.
11.
11. It's magic. That's about it.
And does the guard seem like concerned about being on this side of that?
Now he does.
And at the
Now
scream
he
of "I've
does.
lost control of it."
Yep. Now he's really, really, really scared.
All right.
I did a good thing, ish. Well, I mean, okay, never mind. Our enemies having control of it would be measurably worse for us no matter what. It being a chaos monster is better. It's a very low bar of better.
I probably shouldn't have wasted.
Don't demons like hate being summoned? Like don't they like turn on the summoner, or is that just like a thing in horror movies and stuff?
Most demons summoning spells in 5e include they hate you. Like, they do not enjoy the concept that you have done
We
this
have
to.
something in common with the demon.
Well, I guess I technically used my action on the Arcana check.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, Burbage would try to if you'd let me, just again kind of as an extension of kind of like his last turn, just kind of like try to instigate like everybody rush the guard, rush the blue field.
Okay.
Just like,
Yeah, give me a quick persuasion check to sort of egg everyone on here.
In the same voice, never mind, it wasn't that way. That way.
It's not going to be hard. It's 5. Well,
I mean, I feel like they should want to do this anyway.
I'll give you advantage. Yeah, because obviously getting away from this thing, they just need a little direction. Okay, 16 is perfectly fine. Yeah, 100%. At this, everyone starts immediately rushing the guard, trying to move past. One of these nobles rushes up to the barrier, hits it.
God, I'm enjoying how many nobles we're taking out here. Like, just gotta say. Charity is living the dream. Well, that's a lot.
Wow.
And gets shot back, his body just falling limp at the foot of this massive creature as he just took 41 force damage.
Okay.
Okay, so the wall needs to come down. It's not a... Okay.
Is that your turn, Burbage?
I would like to just... Burbage sees himself between this group of nobles and this huge demon creature, and just thinks that he'd like to end his turn not between those two things.
Sounds good.
So just
Where
gonna
would
quick
you like to go?
sidestep, just like quick over here, and just do his best to just blend in against the wall. Like whatever's about to happen doesn't have to do with me, big demon.
Gotcha.
Don't mind me.
All right. The Goristro rushes
good.
toward its summoner. Its footfalls shake the ground as it moves. Its roar just and it's gonna lower its head until one of its massive horns gores this individual, doing an extra. That's a total of 88 damage, which skewers this individual and pins him up against the wall, the stonework breaking and cracking. The door itself, the hinges start to come down just a little bit as Arnold Butterspear is no more.
Was that the guy that I knew?
Yep.
Well,
And hey, why don't we take a break here, everyone? Let's manage our fluids. Let's take a breather. This is really scary. So I'm going to give my players just a chance to collect their thoughts as we figure out what to do next. I love it. So hey, thanks for watching. We'll be back in just a little bit. Yeah.
About 10 minutes.
About 10
See
minutes.
you then, everybody.
Hey everyone, we're back. They've made their way out of the basement, back into that main hall where they entered from. However, there's a friggin' Goristro there, which is right now attacking sort of his summoners. But he also just impaled a dude with his horn, so this is going to get real interesting. So anyway, that's where we are. Welcome back. Stormbringer, your turn.
Wait, weren't
took
we
a bite.
supposed to, like, plan something during the break? I just realized we didn't, like, strategize. Oh,
Nope.
no.
Chloe and I did in the kitchen, but that doesn't involve, unfortunately, everybody else. And then my cat was upset, so I didn't come back soon enough. He doesn't like the light behind me. So Clem is clinging to me like a baby orangutan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Seem pretty secure. Like as long as I don't do jumping jacks or something.
Yeah.
We need a Burbjorn.
Cool.
Burbjorn.
I'm gonna go to the top of the stairs to see what everybody else is freaking out about. Okay. Do I see anybody on our side of the blue wall that looks like I might need to move a little more. Probably there. Yeah. Who looks like they're concentrating on a spell or something. Maybe they're why the blue wall is up.
Give me a quick perception check if you don't want it to be your action. DC will be a little harder, but 14. With the 14, yeah, you're staring around. You see a couple servers up here, a couple guards at the very top guarding the door. This dude who's running for his life. Some peasants and one noble left shouting at a guard who's desperately trying to maintain his cool. That's it. No one seems to be concentrating on anything, let alone the blue wall in particular.
Okay. I'm going to shout at the guard that is desperately trying to maintain his cool. If you don't let us through, this thing is going to kill all of us, including you!
I can't get through. I don't know.
Who's in charge of it?
The castle itself.
Fuck! Fuck. And I didn't see the blue wall. I didn't see it when the person ran into it. So I don't know if that did anything besides seriously injure that person.
I think it killed him. I'm pretty sure that dude's dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
kill. I moved 25. Can I hold the rest of my shit until after?
Well, I mean, you can do an action for a trigger.
Okay. Can the trigger be Charity figures out what's going on and fixes everything?
What's your action?
Waiting for Charity's command?
Yeah, awaiting Charity's command. That's much better.
Which could at least be movement then, right?
And the action is I follow Charity's command.
I think it needs to be a little more specific than that.
The action is, what are my cats doing behind me? The action is, I make a break for it.
Okay, so hold a dash action.
Yeah.
For wherever you need to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Hakari, your turn.
So far we've only seen it attack the people who summoned it, right?
Correct, yes.
I don't know what to do. Okay, where's the blue shield thing?
It's way down here at the sort of entrance area.
I can't see that part.
Yeah,
And
it's to your left.
and
It's to my left.
And I
Where
assume
that guy's running?
Yeah. Or well, not way up here.
Down where I can't see it. Okay. Ugh. Stupid piece of crap. Roll 20.
And I
Okay,
assume we could all
see.
hear the guards' responses to Stormbringer.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what did they say to Stormbringer again?
Just that they weren't in sorry, you're pushed to talk.
Control of it.
They weren't in control of the field. Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, you can hold an action.
I'm going to hold an action again. I know I didn't use mine last time, but...
Or you can hold your turn.
Could I do that? And then I could jump in if there's, like...
Something. Sure, that's fine.
Okay,
so
let's
hold
do
your
that.
Entire turn.
Yes.
Charity.
Okay, so quickly reviewing. I know that apparently the castle forms its own gate. I saw a dude's body rocket back across very dead, so that doesn't seem like, hey, brute forcing this is the way to go.
True.
I'm gonna sort of
Oh, I'm sorry, Charity, one last thing. This is your last round of banishment.
cool.
By your turn again, they'll be back.
Oh, yeah, like they're
But
not gonna
far
have
away, right?
bigger
Like where they
fucking
came.
problems.
I'm just saying.
But they came back from where you banished them, right?
Yeah,
They'll have
they
to
pop
also
back in
take
there.
turns to run down here.
In that room to the north, yeah.
Charity's gonna sort of turn to okay. How did they get you here? From presumably somewhere else, because that's not great.
You mean, how did we end up at the banquet?
Yeah.
Were we, like, did we see the way we came?
You teleported in from a spot at the bottom of
And then
those
they
stairs
erased
way
the
back there.
teleportation circle.
And then they
right?
marked through it.
Well,
One of the
someone
guys
else
marked
who
through it.
freed
Yeah.
them seemed to mark it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
I don't know where we came from. A prison. And then they just teleported us in.
Did I see, because we ran through it, would I have seen that teleportation circle?
yeah, you saw the sigil and the sort of glowing red line through it.
What would I think about that glowing red line of, like, could we teleport back out if I removed it?
If we teleport back out, wouldn't we go back to the prison?
At least we'd be together.
That's
Can-
true.
And there'd be no demons there.
And our possessions are
Oh, no,
probably
there's still
back
demons there, but fewer. And not as big.
I just love the running back and forth dynamic of this whole sequence.
If anyone wants to go back to Cliff Mill, I can pineapple out of here.
Aren't you missing your sword and shield?
Yeah, I'd like to get all those first, considering
Let's
it's
turn
taken
around
me,
and go
like,
back
what,
to the prison.
3,500 years to collect all of them.
I think we should try and go back. I think this is not the way.
I kind of agree.
Charity's gonna be like, yeah, let's go this problem. Let's go.
Turn around, head back.
Oh god, I stepped through the wall.
You're good.
30. In this room, just because the light was weird, there was only the door that Burbage picked the lock on,
Yes.
and then the way we came in and exited subsequently.
Yes. Mhm.
I'm gonna dash. God, the dead tokens just scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
So that is now your trigger. Charity has said, like, that way.
Okay.
We're never going to get out of this fucking hallway. I am going to fill it with their dead.
So that triggers Stormbringer running after.
Yep,
Cool.
with Clem.
Burbage,
You just
do you need
move
a
me as
ride?
far as I can go. I can't see.
How much movement do you have?
I used 25, so...
But it's your dash action, so it's a full round of movement.
Oh, so 80. 40? 80? One of those.
40. It's your speed.
40.
Okay, you can get to here.
Sweet.
Could I just pick up Burbage and run? If that's okay with Burbage?
Yeah, I do want to say that during the break, I hope it's okay, Andy, I retroactively decided that Burbage moved to the other side of the
Okay,
of the
fine, yeah.
nobles, not away from his friends, but
That makes
closer to
sense.
his friends.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Burbage is still like 20 feet away from you.
I'm going to run to Burbage. I'm going to do my action now. Run to Burbage. Grab him. I don't care.
Okay.
Undo your thing. Thank you. I'm going to run to Burbage, grab him, and sort of toss him on my shoulder, and then just like start running with everyone else. So I'm sorry, Burbage. I would like to ask you if you'd like to be picked up, but
But I'm not ready to leave the party.
shut up. Let's go.
And I believe they had held their full turn, so they could dash
Yeah,
at this point.
Dash
then.
as well.
Okay, yeah, I'll dash.
Oh, we're just taking everybody through the walls.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you can get up right behind your friends here.
Cool.
With that. Okay. At this, the guards. Well, you don't know what the guards are doing. Fuck, you're not in that room anymore.
They're dying.
You hear screams.
They're doing poorly, I can assure you.
Okay. Clem, your turn.
Is there anybody I can see around?
No bad people. No, just running as fast as you can through halls. If everyone's going to keep running, everyone can go ahead and move your whole movement speed.
You just move me
If you
along
want.
with Stormbringer.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll need Andy to move us.
Yeah, Burbage, did you want to move separately because you're faster than Hikari?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Burbage will pick Akari up.
Do it.
No.
I can set you down. It was more just like getting you immediately out of the area. I just freaked
Yeah,
out.
no, that was helpful. So yeah, Burbage will run separately, I suppose.
Okay. Okay. So Clem, go ahead and move twice, and then everyone else can move once.
I can't move.
I think Clem
my
is
token.
just
It's
hanging
too.
orangutan.
The roll 20 is too laggy for me.
No problem. I can move you. Or do you just want to ride with Stormbringer?
Why
Since
aren't you working? I'm
Stormbringer's faster.
Bringer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can move.
I catch up to the spiritual weapon. Hey, buddy. Actually, as I see it on this turn, I know it sounds stupid. I'm going to send it 20 feet back up the hallway.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Other way, other way, other way, other way!
Okay. And Burbage, how fast can you move?
30 feet. So I can move like 90 feet in a turn.
All right, you're up here with Charity then. All right, at this point, Charity, the banishment has dropped, and you know that these individuals have come back.
But they probably hear the loud demon and the screams in the other room.
I'm not saying that, but you're also heading toward them. And Burbage, top of the round, yours. What do you want to do?
Oh, I didn't just move 90 feet?
Yeah, everyone did. Everyone moved.
Oh, now we're
You
doing
just
it
did a
again.
round very quickly.
These who are these dead bodies here?
guards that have been burned to crisp.
Do they look like palace guards or jail guards?
Palace guards.
Useless. Probably. Burbage is not confident about what was behind Charity and Clement Stormbringer when they were running towards him. Burbage will take this opportunity to just kind of loot these bodies and see if there's anything useful. Keys, a locket, information.
Gold.
Was that investigation?
Yes.
Or yeah.
As a cunning action, I assume?
Sure.
Yeah, all right. So looking at the bodies, you're going quickly through their pockets. You find about 15 gold, which is pretty good for a guard, for a couple guards. And you also see a drawing, like kind of a crayon drawing, and some a crudely scrawled sort of name, Zerez, on it.
What is the drawing of?
It looks to be kind of a like a goblin, sort of like with big muscles almost.
Does it look like the goblin I saw behind the door?
A little bit. In crayon form.
Burbage will take the drawing as a souvenir of his time with that goblin.
You have a drawing of Zerev now.
Great.
Zerev. All right. The ground shakes, dust falls from the ceiling again as you hear screams and pounding in this infernal roars echoing through the halls. Storm.
Do I still have the ability to move?
Yeah, if you wanted to. I thought you were just chilling.
I mostly just wanted to justify looting some bodies. But I do now recall the huge demon in the opposite direction. So Burbage will go ahead and...
You have 60 feet if you dash as well.
He's going to at least move 30 feet and get in front of Charity.
Okay.
See what's going on up here. But
more dead bodies, spiritual weapon of Charity is kind of floating.
Burbage will just nod to the spiritual weapon.
It nods
big
back.
Big demon thing chasing us.
It sort of shrugs.
Yeah. Cool.
Andy, explain to me what a weapon shrugging looks like.
We've been through this before. You've asked him to do this before, and he refused.
Looks like a weapon shrugging. Looks like this.
It's a water bottle, Andy.
Imagine it's a weapon.
I just want to say that like the cross guards actually like raise slightly like shoulders.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Stormbringer, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna fucking run 80 feet, but I can't move Clem, I don't think. Can I move Clem? No. So can you move us?
I'll move both, yeah. 20, 25,
Heading...
40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
Was that the way I was supposed to be heading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the way you came.
Going back to the summoning circle.
Did we pass? Oh yeah, you're right.
So ahead of you now, you see that sort of circle with the glowing red line through it.
Great. Where's the guy that Charity like healed who was a little bit passed out? Just like on the way.
Charity healed a guy?
The half-orc? I thought I healed him.
Yeah. He didn't just leave him to bleed out. The half-orc like pointed us in the right direction, was like almost dead, and Charity gave him a good poke.
Technically he was already dead by the time you got to him. I just said the flavor of
okay. I don't think I used a spell on it. I think I might have said I used a med kit or something to stabilize him, but I don't remember even.
I think you were running too fast at the time.
Okay, and that's fine. I know I didn't spend a spell resource.
Yeah,
so
that was when you were fighting the main guy that kept flying in and out of existence.
Yep. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Maybe you gave him guidance so he could die well.
Maybe, yeah, that was it.
Okay. So there's a sunbeam circle somewhere?
I mean, yeah, up ahead, way up ahead. At the bottom of
Cool.
the stairs.
Do I see anything else?
Nope, nothing else
Cool.
right now. I mean, you hear shouts coming from up ahead, but...
Can I hear if anybody's coming towards us?
I mean, it just sounds chaotic and screaming and growling and...
This is why you don't summon demons.
Not unlucky, not untrue. All right, Kari.
So I'm just gonna keep running, I guess.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No problem. 45, 50, 55, 60. You can get up to right in front of Burbage. Charity.
I'll get up to here and bonus action to pull the sword another 20 feet further.
20.
And I'm going to also call back, who put the mark on the circle? Since I saw that mark and I knew what it had done.
Sure. So Burbage and Akari, you saw that it was the half-orc that's dead next to it. If you wanted to shout back.
We see the half-orc in front of us?
No, he's around the corner still from you.
Or when we get there, I'll be like, half-orc guy, unexpected ally. Hope he's doing all right. Maybe he can help us.
Not so much. Could still be helpful, though.
He was alive when you left him, yeah.
And that's it for me.
All right. Okay.
I really want some of Andy's like high tier NPCs to just have to fucking battle royale it against each other.
I mean, it's almost ending up like this. I have the Shield Guardians right now battling the Creaster. Damn. Okay. I shouldn't have erased all those townsfolk too, because they're in grave danger. All right, Clementine, your turn.
Do I see anything in Stormbringer's arms?
You see up ahead this sort of glowing red line through what looks to maybe be a teleportation circle from you. But that's
Can I
Yeah.
have either make an investigation check or an arcana check or something to see if I know how to fix that?
You're a bit a ways from it, so it'll be a little hard. But of course,
Could I move towards it myself and then do it?
Sure.
Or hold the action, because if you're not using your movement, Stormbringer
True.
will take you forward.
That would be great.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do it early on because there'll be a. Oh, I guess Stormbringer is coming up pretty soon, isn't she?
Yeah, Burbage,
A couple,
then
yeah.
her, and then
Yeah,
Demon is
basically.
murdering some people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll hold my action until Stormbringer brings us closer.
Okay.
can
And
hold your
I
whole
want to,
turn.
I want to see. Oh yeah, I'll hold my whole turn because yeah,
Beautiful.
that's yeah.
We'll pop you in at that point then. Burbage.
You want me to do something again?
Again.
I'll run.
All right, fine. I mean, you can get all the way up here, essentially, to the teleportation circle if you dash and everything. If you want to. I'm not suggesting you do that, but
What's the body here?
this is the half-orc.
That's a half-orc.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burbage would run up and does that use all of basically his action economy to get there?
Pretty much. I mean, you have like 10 feet of movement if you want to jump on
But
the... Yeah.
He couldn't quick like search the half-orc or anything.
That was your, cunning action, everything to get there.
Burbage uses his remaining movement to be moved by the death of this noble, unexpected ally.
Beautiful. Dust falling from the ceiling, lots of growling, lots of shaking of this place. A few rocks are now starting to kind of slide down the walls and fall from the ceiling as well. The stability of this place is starting to get into question.
From
Does
near
it
the front
sound
of
like the demons winning?
I mean,
against the castle anyway.
against the castle and Stormbringer.
Running forward. Hold on. Running up to there, using my glaive that has reach to rifle through the half-orc's pockets, looking for the thing that it has reach, looking for the thing
yes.
that...
Does it have fingers?
give me
I am
a
extremely
sleight of hand
skilled
check,
with
please, Stormbringer.
blade.
Yeah.
I'm helping though. Burbage is helping her.
Yeah, this is assisted. So, advantage?
Nope.
Why wouldn't he be helping?
If you
her?
held your action for a help action, you could have. Yeah.
14.
Instead, I used it as for a grieve action.
I'm looking for what
14.
he marked the magic circle with.
Okay, with your glaive, you're just sort of slicing into him a bit. You're carving pieces of his clothing off a little bit more. You see like a coin purse kind of drop to the ground. That's it with the 14 with a glaive.
I think we need to find what blocks the teleportation circle and get through this one. I don't know if I can just like scrub it out with my feet and then go through and then block it from the other side, and we'll just live wherever this goes.
All of that sounded really good up until the last part.
It's a good plan, Charity.
Until the last part.
So that's my turn, right? That
and
was an action and my movement.
And you also definitely hear voices coming from the stairs now.
Like
They're
they're
all up here.
coming towards us, or like we hear people alarmed?
You hear actual voices and not just screams, which makes it seem like they're a lot closer.
Was that my full turn?
That was your movement, I think.
I'm not going to count poking him with the glaive as an action. We don't have to.
I'm not going to count that.
Okay, then I'm going to keep moving for dash.
Okay.
Because the circle's over here, right?
Yeah. At the bottom of the stairs, looking now up, you see the female that was associated with Lycos that he came in with, standing at the top of the stairs, now looking a bit shocked seeing you at the bottom. And she just says, "Oh, Trophin Night Eater, dear. I think I found them." And just the other Goliath kind of peeks around the corner and sort of goes,
Hey, Night Eater, remember that all these people make fun of you and laugh at you behind your back? I don't think these are the people you should be hanging out with. They're really mean.
And Akari, your turn.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, sorry. You can pop in, yeah.
I would like to hop down and investigate or arcana check, whatever you think is best, the mark on the circle to see if I can figure out the best way to use it.
So are you wanting to sort of look at the kind of mechanical aspect of the line that's drawn through it? Or you want to see...
Yeah, like, do I feel like I can just erase the parts that it was drawn and scrub them out and still use them, or does something else need to be done a little bit more carefully? Just like the kind of, is it just a physical thing of having this drawn through that stopped it, or is there more to it that we need to know?
So the investigation, I think, sounds good, and we'll put that at more of the physical questioning of what this is. $14.
I'll do something.
Flash of genius?
Do I feel like a 19 would be good enough, or should I re-roll it?
I mean, you don't know. It's complicated and difficult. But
if I use inspiration, I can still choose which one I want, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't commit you to the new.
Okay, so I'll use an inspiration and re-roll it.
A 28.
Okay. So I got a 28. If I really wanted to, I could make it a 34, but I think a 28's okay.
Clementine, you're not exactly sure of the magical properties of this thing, but it is a physical chalk mark through this. You think if you were able to erase the chalk line and make sure that it's not essentially fucking up the magic of this, you probably can physically remove this. It'll take just a little bit of effort and a bit of sleight of hand probably to do it, but it's doable. You think it'll work after that? Wow, 28. Good job.
Really glad I used my inspiration for that. Oh, my camera freezes when I'm on Roll20. Okay. Was that my action to do that, to like investigate and figure that out? I'm assuming, or
yes. Yeah.
Okay. Can I start to? I'm just gonna say, can I start to rub it out? But that sounds bad. Can I start to rub at it and
erase it?
That's can I start to erase it? Thank you. My brain is just like all.
You start to kick it away with your foot, and you think this is sort of going to work. It's going to require a sleight of hand check, essentially, to really get in there.
I want to do the big moves myself.
Yeah.
And then I want to call Burbage over.
Beautiful.
And I want to say, hey, Burbage, this needs a really delicate hand to wipe this all away. Could I use your skills?
Yeah, delicate hand to rub one off. Sure thing.
Yeah, I've heard you're real good at it. I've heard you being real good at it, oi.
Okay. So, is that something I just do in my turn then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I want to make it so I can rub away the bigger parts, so that it's just the little itty bitty things he has to do.
Cool. And gotcha, Stormbringer. Hakari, did you want to run up as far as you can?
Yes.
All right, you can get to there. So you see your friends now doubled over and looking at this sort of chalk line on the ground. You are hesitant because you know where this leads, and that place is horrible.
You mean the jail?
I do mean the jail.
Okay, but that's probably where they're keeping our stuff, and there's not a demon there.
Well, not this demon there.
Not as big of a demon.
Not as big of a demon. Yeah, thank you.
Very true.
I guess I'll just explain that, like that. They know that, right, though, that it leads back to the jail?
Yeah, I mean, now you explain it, and there's no doubt in anyone's mind. Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything I can do to help?
Not on this turn. Yeah, that's all your movement. Charity.
Charity.
I'm going to move to here, which I think is where the body is next to. I can't quite tell. I want to investigate to find more of this chalk.
Okay.
If he has anything, or also in the back of Charity's mind, as much as he's been busy, it seems a little bit weird that some dude is just like going to spring these two from jail. Like, what? I paid someone a lot of gold, and the best he could do was get us tickets to this thing.
Okay. You give me an investigation check, please.
I'm also just trying. Yeah. I don't have advantage. Sorry.
Unless Burbage is helping, because he's already there, kneeling over the body.
But I will use a sorcery point to re-roll that.
Okay.
13.
13's better. You're looking through this. You do come across a bit of chalk, some of this red chalk. You don't exactly know why he has it or anything. You don't find anything else from your quick rummaging through him. But you do have a bit of chalk that probably has maybe 2 uses on it left.
Nice. Cheers. Like, yeah. The plan that Stormbringer said, except for the last part. I think we're good for that now.
All right. Stormbringer. This bull of a man just
Remember
rushes.
that I'm trying to convince him that these people are mean.
Yep. Just rushes down the stairs at you, leaping 3-4 steps at a time, before coming down with his greatsword.
I don't know if Andy even rolled to see if he'd be persuaded.
He didn't.
I did not.
Like, what if he rolled like a crit hit, like a 20? You
I
know?
don't think that would have done it. So that's he hits you with 15 slashing damage. That does another 22 lightning damage, which I think are you resistant to lightning? Or is that fire cold? I don't remember.
I think I'm just resistant to fire and cold, but yeah, no, because I took fire for that stage of my storm aura. So I think it's just fire and cold, and then sorry, I know I ask this every time. I should know this by now. Do I round down or up for the slashing?
Down.
Okay.
He's going to use a legendary action
I don't think he should have those.
to make 2 more greatsword attacks.
I don't have those. That's not fair.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
It does. Okay.
If it's my armor class, it hits, right?
Yeah.
Then yes.
10 slashing damage, and then 15 lightning damage.
This is the first time I can remember in a really long time being below 100 HP.
I did it. I finally did it. I mean, it's taken everything though in the world to do it.
It's taken basically 1 and almost 2 red family members.
The female drow sort of glides down, not even touching the stairs, down toward you. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Stormbringer.
Okay. 19.
Oh, thank God.
19 is very good. Yeah, it saves. You feel your mind begin to warp and twist. Weird, sort of almost like bats fluttering in your head tries to take over something from you, but you maintain your faculties.
Hey, we killed your other fucking friend. And we're gonna kill you too, lady. But Night Eater, these people are not your friends and they're mean, and we won't kill you if you just realize that.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll this time. All right.
I want to use my inspiration for that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're using everything.
20!
Went from an 11 to a crit hit.
Well,
What
it's a
an-
19, but yes.
But it's a nat fucking 20, Andy.
Isn't
What
it
an
20?
inspiration.
Okay, there might be a bit of pause in Night Eater. He is not fully convinced
I
to
rolled a nat 20.
not attack you, but there is some pause here in your words. Interesting. You might
Sorry,
have...
the person on the stairs is a lady, right? I didn't misgender them.
Yes, yep,
Okay, good.
Lydia Blackthorn. Yes. Clementine, it is your turn again.
Did Burbage not go before me with a sleight of hand?
Nope, because you held your turn last time, so you got to
fuck
go
me.
quicker. You could save your turn to help Burbage, like do the help
Yeah,
action.
I'll hold the help action to help Burbage.
Then it's Burbage's turn.
And Burbage will do as Clem requested.
Right.
You want a sleight of hand?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
With
Advantage.
advantage.
You get down on the ground underneath Stormbringer's feet, basically, who's stepping here and there, tactically trying to avoid Night Eater's swings. A 28. You're getting in there. You're getting most everything out of the way. You feel that you're almost done. One more sleight of hand and you'll be able to complete it. And this thing should just turn on immediately.
Nice.
Stormbringer, your turn.
Can I
Oh, yeah.
have done something for a bonus action?
Sure.
If you'll allow me to.
Yes.
I don't
yeah,
know if
that's
you'll
fine.
allow this to be a bonus action,
Okay.
but just kind of for flavor, because Stormbringer is trying to convince this night fucker, whatever his name is.
Night Eater.
Oh yeah, like that's so much better than what I just said.
The night fucker.
And I just want to pull out the Wand of Tears. And after she said her convincing things, I want to secretly kind of try and point it at him and make him feel strong, sad emotions.
That's awesome.
That's so good. Yeah, fuck it. Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so I Wand of Tears him.
You Wand of Tears him. He begins to cry, Stormbringer, in front of you as he's swinging his giant electric axe, or his greatsword, down on you. Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna switch off of Protector of the Fold. I'm doing so much switching today. And switch on to the glaive so I can hit the person behind him.
Okay.
With a 14.
As you swing your glaive past then Night Eater, Lydia catches it in midair before you can hit her and shoves it away.
Hey, excuse me, lady. That's not appropriate behavior, okay? That's not how you have a fight. I'm gonna swing second attack.
Nice.
17?
17 does hit, though.
Thank God. 14 magical slashing damage. And
Right.
my storm aura is 10 feet, so she's in my storm aura. So she needs to make a DC 17 dex save.
All right. Dex, you say?
Yes, I'm sure she's dexterous.
She rolled a 23.
Okay. So she'll take half of 9.
Okay.
And then she needs to make a DC 17 strength save.
16.
So magical ice grows up her, and her speed is reduced to 0.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, fuck you. You're so
Lydia
mean to Night
Cat.
Eater and us. You're not a nice person. You suck.
All right, Hikari. Hikari, your friends have almost got this working. If you wanted to, you could hold your action to bolt through once it's up. But yeah, it's up to you. We can't hear you?
Yes, let's do that.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, yeah. So you hold your action. And Charity.
I feel like Burbage and that crew is way more, dexterous than I am. How tall is the ceiling in here?
About 15 feet tall. It's a lot taller than it is wide.
Yeah, fuck it, wings. And I'm gonna get hovering up, like as far as I can, so I'm hopefully not in Night Eater's range.
Okay.
And what What do I see here? I cannot position my token so I actually get sight because the
Totally,
grid
yeah.
is...
Yeah, totally fine. You see up the stairs, you see a giant of a man, a Goliath Night Eater.
Yeah, I know
you see Lydia, the woman
He's
that came in.
crying uncontrollably.
Yeah, the woman that came in with Lycos. You see her right behind him, and that's it. No one else on the stairs. This guard is
Okay.
way in a different area.
I'm going to Silver Flame Darts her.
Okay. One's a crit miss.
Fumble, and then 23 and a 20.
Let's roll on the crit miss table real quick. And 23. Oops, sorry. I don't need to roll damage for it. But all of them hit. Except the 12.
I'll roll the miss. My weapon wrist.
Yeah, you're fine.
Wow, and min damage. Fuck me. 22 fire.
All right.
And then I want to, if I can, drift down so that, like, I'm still touching the circle just a little bit. Like, I'm stretching one foot out.
I got you. Yeah, you can do that.
Through would be good.
Just through his tears, he's, oh, this is very confusing.
You seem like a nice dude.
He's going to swing at you again. And now that he's not moving, he makes two great sword attacks. 18 and 21 hit you.
Yep.
For a total of 21 slashing damage. And 45 lightning damage.
45?
45.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance. So that's my reaction to roll a d12 and add my con to it.
Okay.
That reduces it at least. So my con is really high. It's 5, so it reduces it by 15, so 30.
Okay.
Y'all, Stormbringer is looking more hurt than probably Clem has ever seen her. More hurt than Hikari's ever seen her. And, like, Burbage and Charity haven't seen her look this hurt since we fought the most dangerous creature who ever lived, and I nearly died.
Oh.
She looks extremely fucked up.
Charity, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
$25.
25. Okay. These sort of tendrils, like, sort of melt out of the wall all around you on the ceiling, and they whip down, kind of latching almost into your skin, trying to pull your essence out of you.
My essence. No
you
touch.
are not restrained by this. They can't really latch on very well, and you only take 13 necrotic damage.
I'm not even concentrating on anything. Do I think that was the floaty?
Yep, because now you see her sort of yum.
Oh, that's just nasty.
You taste delightful.
I have no response to that.
Clement Burbage.
Okay.
Clurbage.
So I'm not going to help Burbage this time.
Okay.
I'm going to yell to everybody, you need to get on this circle as fast as you can. Don't care about, I mean, you can attack, it's fine, but you need to be on this circle now. And I'm going to hold my action until everybody else but me has teleported away through the circle.
Okay.
I can tell you what my action is if you'd like, or I'm not going to, like, change it. I have a plan, but it's a surprise.
You know what?
plan.
Let's make it special. Let's.
Okay,
let's
so I'm
wait
going to
and see.
hold my action until everybody. But yeah, I yell at everybody to come to the circle right now.
Okay.
And I hold my action until everybody else is teleported.
Beautiful. Do you also kind of have a foot on it, a little bit? Or-
Yeah, like I want to go, but I want
Right.
to do something before I go.
Totally.
And I want
Yeah.
everybody
Totally.
else
Just
to
making
go
sure
on.
you're around the area. Okay.
Yes.
Burbage, you're desperately trying to clean off this last bit of chalk from this sigil. Please, if this is what you want to do, please give me another sleight of hand check.
Yes.
All right.
19.
Are we sticking with this roll?
I'm going to do Flash of Genius, and my last Flash of Genius, and make it a 24, just to be safe.
Okay, you needed a 20 or better. Yeah. This is really hard. This is really in there. You're getting every tiny little like dust particle of this out of there. And you don't even recognize it, but as soon as you kind of get that last little bit, the whole thing lights up, and immediately Stormbringer, Charity, and Burbage have disappeared. Hakari, you are holding your action for rushing in as soon as it lit up. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Hakari rushes in, dives onto it, is gone as well. And Clem, the last one here, everyone has gone through.
As I go to go through it, before I go through it, I'm going to pull out, like I'll have prepared and been ready. I'm going to reach into one of my pouches and pull out a little bit of dirt. And I'm going to reach into another pouch. I'm going to pull out one of my coins of the forest. And I am going to go through the portal and then put the coin through, like as I am leaving through it, I'm going to place coins of the forest down and immediately sprout a 60-foot tree there.
Wow.
On the side of, not the side that you port to, but where you port from.
Where we're porting from, so that nobody can follow us through the teleportation circle. It will be destroyed.
I just want Clem to, like, as it's activating, flip the coin.
You activate this, just give me a sleight of hand check to just time it correctly.
Fuck, wouldn't it be nice if I had a Flash of Genius left, huh?
Genius.
It's not going to be hard to do, but you just got to get a decent time. 11's enough. You slam it on the ground as your body is just disappearing, and the very last part of you to disappear is your hand slamming onto the ground, and the last thing you see is Lydia Blackthorn looking terrified, and you are entirely in a different space.
Yay!
That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're ending tonight.
Coin of the forest. Fuck.
Jeez. That did some.
I was like, how are we going to make... We can't go fight them in the prison now. We need to be alone, away from them. Whew.
That also helps because I have the chalk, but that's apparently, removable, so...
Where did Clem get the coins of the forest?
Remember when we went back to the Goliath village, everybody had, like, either... Everything had been kind of abandoned, or...
Yeah.
And I went into that guy's store.
Creepy store, yeah.
The creepy store, and I looted around in it, and I found I had 5 coins of the forest, so now I have 4.
That's so cool. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching Goats and Dragons. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Check out the podcast. We're in our final season of the show, though that is going to take a while still, because we're still at the beginning of it. But it's getting crazy. It's getting intense. And I love it that the family's back together. You all did such an amazing job. And really made out of a nasty situation. So kudos.
Out of a nasty situation and into one.
And now they're stuck with a Goristro going nuts in their castle. Like, bye.
Yeah, fuck them.
Oh, it's so bad. All right. We'll pick this up right there when we come back next time. Thank you all very much for playing. Thanks for watching. We love you so much. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
I bend my knee, one divine, my seraph, my heart to deliver. She gives me a small flower that I call Doom Lily. I love so completely, so true and so sweetly. But know that our story is so short it must be. Every time that you show me that blue and white flower, reminds me of me, lady, who descended for thee. When she